And one of the people I'd like to thank is a new member of our group, Bruce Baird, who's about to come out. And he's a just retired teacher and educated like me as an engineer. And he's going to present to you what he's going to present to you. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, where's the light, Ken? You said it works. Okay, Ken, does this work? All right. He said this light worked. My name is Bruce Baird. I am the newest member of the Northern California 9/11 Truth Alliance. I'm so happy I found it last December because it's like group therapy. I live in Sacramento County, and this is the Northern California. This is like the only group that's very active. But I am here to summarize what Professor Leroy Hulsey presented last Thursday on World Trade Center 7. So this is a little summary. If you didn't get a chance to see it, it is now available on YouTube and on the Architects and Engineer for 9/11 Truth site. And but let me summarize what he revealed last Wednesday. Last Wednesday, September 6, 2017, Professor Leroy Hulsey, chairperson of the Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering at the University of Alaska Fairbanks, presented a progress report of his team's 2-year-long study into the cause of the collapse of World Trade Center Building 7. WTC-7, a 47-story office building, collapsed late in the day on September 11, 2001. The National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, an agency of the U.S. Department of Commerce, issued a report in 2008 attributing the collapse to office fires in the lower levels of the building. NIST concluded that a westward 6.2-inch displacement of lateral beams due to thermal expansion pushed a girder off its bearing seat, leaving a section of single column 79 unsupported, whereupon total collapse ensued. NIST acknowledged that no other high-rise building had ever collapsed due to fire alone. Significantly, Dr. Hulsey stated that he and his team made the following determinations. NIST failed to model the structural connections for most of the building. NIST omitted several features shown in the building plans, which would have prevented the collapse of the building, including, among others, side plates on the critical column, several lateral support beams, partial height web stiffeners, and girder shear studs. By this failure and these omissions, the actual resistance to displacement that would have been required for the collapse to occur in the NIST scenario was critically underestimated. Factoring in these features, the Hulsey team calculated that the horizontal movement was under 2 inches to the east, not 6.2 inches to the west, as NIST claimed. Ultimately, the Hulsey team concluded that fire was not the cause of the collapse of the building, and he said this over and over again at this presentation. A draft report of the 2-year study is scheduled to be released later this fall. Then after a 6-week public comment period, a final report will be issued in early 2018. This study is being funded by the nonprofit organization Architects and Engineer for 9/11 Truth, which I'm a happy signatory, one of those engineers who signed it, 2,900 something, and was made possible by generous donations from members of the public dedicated to learning the truthful explanation for this building's collapse. And I said, if you didn't see it last Wednesday, you can go onto the AE 9/11 website or YouTube and find the full presentation. Thank you very much.